When they got married, they had made a decision that they were going to not withhold anything from each other. Lives were going to be open book, no secrets. They would know everything. They would share everything. Now, this was maybe a little bit more Harold's idea than Hannah. She agreed. But she had to put one little caveat on this. She said, you know, all I'm going to ask, I agree to this, but I just want to have this little shoebox up in the closet. And that's going to be my private space. And just ask you never to look inside that shoebox. Well, 60 years later, they've been married for 60 years, and Harold never looked in that shoebox. And it come to time for Hannah to pass on. They had been told that she only had a few days to live, so she's home in bed, and Harold's holding her hand. He said, you know, Hannah, I've honored your request all these years, and can I know what's in the box now? She said yes. So he goes to the closet, gets out the shoebox, opens it up, and there are two little crochet dolls, and there are so much money in there. They're in large denominations. This box is just stuffed with large denominations of money. And he said, well, wow. He said, first, what are the two little crochet dolls? He said, well, I also, besides making an agreement with you, I made an agreement with God. And I said, Father God, during our marriage, if I ever get angry at Harold, what I'm going to do is instead of taking on him, I'm just going to crochet this little doll. And Harold looks at me and goes, 60 years and just two little dolls, and he gets all teared up. He just, oh my gosh, he said, wow. He said, what's all this money? She said, I got that from selling crocheted dolls. Well, can you imagine how many dolls God would have had to crochet for every time I probably made him angry? But you know what? If I had $1 for every time he forgave me, a shoebox wouldn't hold it. It would take a shoe store to hold all that money. Well, here's my story. I grew up in northern Idaho, close to the Indian reservation lands up there. And I'd seen what California was. And I purposed that I was going to come rolling out of those Indian reservation lands. I was going to come to California. I didn't care what I'd been taught. I didn't care how I'd been brought up. It was going to be California, sex, drugs, rock and roll, wine, women, song, money, cars, and homes. So we used to say in London, it was going to be the toppermost of the poppermost for Mr. Mansfield. Thank you very much.